Hey guys, it's Lee Marie with Nokomis Home Fragrance. If you're new, I make videos about having a small business, and in today's video, I will be sharing with you my top 5 tips of how to have a successful market or pop-up. Tip number 1 seems kind of like a no-brainer, but you'd be surprised how many people forget to do this, and that is to make a list of everything you're going to need for your market or pop-up. That means everything from your tables, chairs, table coverings, signage, candle care cards, your candles themselves, any displays, shelving, pens, your payment processing, however you're going to process payments, a cash bag, signage, your tent, anything like that, and even little things that you might not even know you're going to need. Sometimes you're gonna need lighting. Sometimes, like I think scissors are a really, really good thing to have because you always end up needing them. Tape, simple things like that. A notebook to keep track of your sales. Lots of different things that you're gonna need for your market or pop-up that you might not even think of. So what I'm gonna do is down in the comments below, I'm going to give you a PDF copy of a list that I use to make sure that I have everything for my pop-up, and that is free just for you guys for tuning in. So definitely take advantage of that list down below. Tip number 2 is to make sure to bring your credit card, e-reader, or some sort of point of sale reader. Now, it's very, very important for you to have some sort of credit card, e-reader or point of sale, because most people who go to markets and pop-ups do not carry a lot of cash. And I know every time we're out on one of our markets or pop-ups, we constantly get asked, do you take credit cards? And it's very, very important to be able to take credit cards. I know Shopify has a point of sale system. My personal favorite is the Square Reader. This you can pick up at Target for $50, or you can go on their website and have it mailed to you. This is not sponsored by Square, it's simply what I use, and I absolutely love it. It is small, portable, it stays charged the entire day. I've gone to markets where it's been like 8 or 9 hours, and it's been charged the whole time. It takes Tap Pay, Apple Pay, every kind of credit card known to man, and it just has a lot of options. So the Square Reader is my personal favorite for markets, but definitely do not leave home without one of these. Tip number 3 is optional, but I think it's a really good idea. Normally on my website and with my brand, I never run sales. It's just not something that I really do, except for Black Friday. But at markets, sales are incredible. As soon as people find out there's some sort of sale, they get excited and they get in the mood to buy. And that's what you want at a market or pop-up. The sale that I normally run, rather than having to pay attention to percentages or dollars off, I do buy 2, get 1. So I will say if you buy 2 candles, you get 1 free. Or if you buy a 9-ounce candle, you get a smaller one free. If you buy 2 products that equal a certain amount of money, you get a room spray free. People love the idea of getting something for free. So make sure that when you're coming up with your deal, whatever amount you're initially gonna get. So for example, my candles are $40 each. If I say buy 2, get 1 free, that means the total I'm gonna be getting is $80 for 3 candles. That more than covers the cost plus a hefty profit. So I'm still making money on it, and my customer feels like they're getting a great deal because instead of paying, $120 for 3 candles, they're only paying $80 and getting 3. Definitely run some sort of deal. It encourages your customer to buy. It lets you engage with your customer, and it's a really good idea. Tip number 4, also kind of a no-brainer, but it needs to be said, try and be engaging. When you're at a market, I know it can be very daunting and difficult to try to engage with, strangers. I totally get it. I'm an introvert, believe it or not. But I also have great confidence in my product and how wonderful it is. And I am excited to share it with people. So when I'm at a market, I make sure that I'm smiling and saying hello. If someone slows down, I offer them would you like to smell the candles? Can I tell you a little bit about my business? So be engaging and try to strike up a conversation. And that's actually how I make a lot of my sales, is people that are kind of slowing down by me. I offer them a smell. I let them know about my business. We get into a conversation, and next thing you know, they make a purchase. That's the goal. So what you don't want to do is be on your phone, looking down, playing some game, and not being engaging at all. That is a real turnoff to a lot of customers because they're like, well, they're not even paying attention. They don't care that I'm here. They probably don't want my business. Maybe they're bored. Maybe they're in a bad mood. So it's not a good look. I know, like I said, it can be a little difficult when you're not either sociable or you're not really that kind of person that's like the social butterfly that loves talking to people. But I promise you, one, it gets easier the more you do it. And two, it can really, really pay off in terms of sales and engagement at your booth or tent. Tip number 5, my last and final tip, is to choose your markets wisely. What do I mean by that? Well, markets and pop-ups vary in what they charge vendors. Some markets and pop-ups charge you $25 or $40. Others can be in the hundreds of dollars, $500, $600, $700 if it's a multi-day event. You need to make sure that you're spending your money wisely. Now, a lot of the pop-ups that I've had the best luck at have actually been the ones with the lowest amount that they require vendors to pay. A $25 one and a few that I've done for free have netted me the absolute most in sales. One, I was actually shocked I ran out of product. That's how good the turnout was, and I didn't pay anything to be a vendor there. So definitely be on the lookout for any kind of market or pop-up that doesn't even have a cost. A lot of businesses would like to have vendors there and are willing to have them there for free if it brings them more business. So be on the lookout for those markets and pop-ups that don't even have a cost. Then start going based on your costs. For a while, I was doing vendor markets that were like $40, but I was selling like 2 candles. It wasn't worth my time. So another thing you need to do is make sure that you're looking at where is the market? Who is coming to that market? How will it be advertised? Do they have any kind of projection? Have they done it before in the past and they can let you know, hey, last year we had 5,000 people show up? Or is it a brand new event and you have no clue how many people are going to come? These are all things you need to take into account when you're choosing your markets. Another thing that you need to do as well is, I know a lot of people love farmers markets. And farmers markets can be a really great way of constant income for your business. But a few downsides. They have a lot of requirements, including being listed on your insurance policy. They ask you to get a certificate of insurance and list them on it. A lot of the times you have to say that you are willing to commit for the entire season. And you have to pay regardless of whether you show up a day or not. Another thing to take into account. And then also make sure that the market has the customers that are your customer. If a market is kind of like a flea market, which flea markets are so much fun, but those are individuals looking for a great bargain. My candles, which start at $40, are probably not going to work for them. So flea markets for me would not be an ideal choice. But if you have a candle that is a great value and people see the value in it, then flea markets might be fantastic for you. So you really have to take a look at the market and see who the customers are that are going to be showing up and whether or not they align with your business. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and found, some great tips that will help you in your business. As always, if you have any questions, please comment down below. I will answer them the best that I can. Be on the lookout for future videos like this where I'm giving you some more advice on your business. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.